What's up everybody, it's your boy Carpo here, back again with another Fallout 76 video. And in today's video we're going to be going over the big patch that has just released for January for the PC, and that's coming next week for the PS4 and the Xbox One. But as always, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you like the video, smash that thumbs up button because it definitely helps out the channel, and leave a comment down below and stay up to date for more Fallout 76 videos. Now let's get started. Now, like I said, there is a big patch that has just been released for the PC today, and it's coming next week for the PS4 and the Xbox One. On the PC, it is update patch 1.0.4.13 and is approximately 4 gigabytes for the consoles and 500 megabytes for the PC. Now let's go over everything, and it is quite a bit. They got some pretty nice things in this patch. Now under general, we have for power armor. The power armor light has been made brighter under performance. Several improvements have been made to in-game performance. For stability, the Fallout 76 game client and servers have received additional stability improvements. Now for balance, we have charging barrel mod. Increase the Gatling's laser damage bonus from the charging barrels mod. For the glowing ones will no longer grant erroneous large amounts of XP. Now, that's coming straight from there. That's a big word. That means, it wasn't supposed to be that much. Now, I have a dev note right here, and it says glowing ones were granting large boss XP rewards, making them highly exploitable when combined with nuke zone. So definitely look for the glowing ones, and if you do, yeah, it's definitely going to be nuked, and not going to be getting as much XP from that one. Now for crafting, it said it lowered the chance of power generators for spawning fusion cores. Also under crafting, set a minimum component cost of workshop building requiring steel, wood, or plastic to 2. Now for bobby pins, reduce the weight of value of bobby pins from 0.1 to 0.001. So when you get this update, make sure you check your weight. It will be different if you was carrying a lot of those bobby pins. Now under social it says for teams, players now receive a notification that players cannot form teams from within Vault 76 if an invite is sent to a friend still in Vault 76. And under systems, under PvP, opening player-owned lock containers will now be considered a PvP action as it was intended. Now for our bug fixes. Under stability and performance, under Xbox One performance, blowing up the mainframe core stations will no longer cause a performance drop. For the PC, we have the infinite load. Alright, they fixed the infinite load screen that could occur when attempting to join a server on the PC. For crashes, fix the crash that can occur when opening the Pip-Boy. For performance, improve client performance when viewing a nuke explode. Under performance, fix the issue when reading a note would cause the background to freeze. And also under performance, increase performance in areas with a lot of scorched statues. Now for general. Under general, we have systems. Fix the issue where items could be duplicated. So, boop, there's your dupe fix. No longer duping items. But we will see how that will work and if there is any workarounds, which there usually is. Alright, now under PC controls, under general, resetting controls to default no longer causes most active prompts to be unusable. And also under PC controls, it fixed the issue where controls in the settings menu aren't updated when connecting or disconnecting a gamepad controller. Also under general, we have systems. Fix the issue that allowed armor mods to reduce carry weight past intended values. Also, rads will no longer completely be removed when by dying repeatedly. Also addressed an issue where players could load into geometry after fast travel. Also, under systems, fixed the issue where bashing an enemy with a railway rifle or crossbow would add the projectile to the enemy's inventory. Now under arts and graphics. Under animations, the lever action now only reloads the correct number of ammo. Okay. Now under effects, we have Consume, Unbury, and Mentas now correctly shows purple glowing auras around players and creatures. Now for the camp, workshops, and crafting. Now for crafting, level 25 armor and above now requires ballistic fibers to craft. Now for repairing, component quantities required to repair mid to high level armor and weapons have been reduced up to 20%. And now there is dev note. The repair cost scales with the level and there's room to reduce costs at higher levels. Now under camp workshops and crafting, we have crafting. Ballistic fiber becomes required for armor at level 25 instead of previously at level 20. Also updated bulk acid crafting recipe to require level 15 acid. Also under crafting, fix an issue that prevented players with the correctly equipped perk cards from being able to craft antibiotics and disease cure. Savage Divide is in parentheses. Also under crafting, hard mass will no longer be scrapped when you scrapped all junk is selected. Now for repairing, overall repairing costs have been lowered for both weapons and armor. That is a good thing. Under crafting, ballistic fiber also is now required for repairing armor at level 25 and above instead of previously at level 20. So now under workshops, we have fixed issue where enemies at workshop locations would spawn underground, making the workshops unclaimable. These locations include Charleston Landfill, Lakeside Cabins, and Sunshine's Meadow. Now I have run into this problem quite a few times, and this is definitely an added bonus to these patch notes. Also under workshop, fix the issue where objects in workshops would sometimes float in the air when the workshop menu was closed. And also under workshops, destroying a hay feeder along with the fertilizer collector will no longer prevent them from being repaired. Now also under camps and workshops, they fixed the issue that could cause a not supported error when attempting to place a tall or short post under a roof. Under blueprints, fix the issue with the cost of wires not being factored in when storing blueprints. Also under crafting, fix the issue where certain objects aren't able to scrap through the store tab. Now for workshops, fix the issue where certain stored items obtained from claiming a workshop can't be placed again. Also for crafting, fix the visual issue with scrapping items in crafting menus. Also fix the issue where mods cost less steel than what was displayed in crafting menus. And last but not least, they also fixed a display issue where incorrect number of junk items can appear in crafting menus. Now under challenges, for daily challenges, they fixed several daily challenges that were not being offered on some days. Now there is a dev note. These include picked wildflowers, harvest mud fruit plants, and harvest wild plants and fungi. Now for the daily challenge, fix the issue that prevented some wildflowers from incrementing in the Pick Wildflowers daily challenge. Also for the weekly challenge, fix the issue that caused the weekly challenge complete quests and events in a group while at night to work during the day and only recognize events. It will now look for quests and events that are completed at night. Now also weekly challenge. Edit the description of the weekly challenge to correct and reflect the direction. Also for sub challenge, fix the issue that prevented certain photo mode challenge from completing as expected. For sub challenge, also fix an issue that prevented certain bobblehead challenges from completing as expected, and also fix the issue that caused a challenge to be marked as completely incorrectly. And lifetime challenges, fix the issue where some lifetime challenges would revert progress after logging out. Now under enemies, for robots, fix the issue that would cause robots to respawn too frequently in White Springs. Now for Scorch, fix the issue where Wasteland Whisperer could affect Scorch. Now there's a dev note. Wasteland Whisperer can no longer be used to pacify the Scorch. Now also under Scorch, shooting a Scorch in the leg will no longer break their weapon, causing them to not attack the player. Also fix the issue where Scorch may be using invisible weapons or not appearing to fire their weapon correctly. And also fix the issue that caused floating debris and disassembled guns to appear in Scorch hands when killed. Now under items. Now there is quite a few, so let's get to it. Under weapons, we have fixed an issue that would sometimes cause plasma weapons, flamers and flamer mods, and weapons with explosive bullet mods to not do damage to other players and creatures. Under armor, fixed the issue that would cause players existing power armor to sometimes appear scratched and unable to re-enter the power armor. And also under armor, address several issues that would prevent players from exiting the power armor at times, causing the Pit Boy to become unavailable. Also under weapons, fixed the issue that prevented the Gauss rifle from being identified as a rifle. Now rifle related perks can be applied to the Gauss rifle. That's definitely an added bonus. Now for ammo vending machines, fixed the issue where some ammo vending machines were only selling repair components. Under weapons, legendary hunting rifles will now be available as a drop loot. So that is definitely another added bonus to this patch. Also under weapons, fix the issue where the walking cane provides as many resources when scrapped as it costs to craft. Also armor, fix the issue where some pocketed chest pieces were resetting players back to their base carry weight upon logging back into the game. So that will now be fixed. That's right, pocketed chest pieces were resetting players back to their base carry weight upon logging back into the game will now be fixed. And also under armor, fix the issue where players can leave behind an unusable chassis after exiting the power armor. That's probably going to fix that also powering armor dupe method if I'm not mistaken, but as always, we'll have to see about that in the future. Now for weapons, for the M79 grenade launcher, it is now considered an explosive weapon in perks instead of being incorrectly considered a shotgun. So for those of you that was working with that build and using the shotgun mods, you will now need to switch that up and go with those explosive cards and get that to where you want it to be. Now for fusion cores, we fixed the issue where fusion cores generated were producing cores at a slower rate than intended. They are now back to 8 cores per hour. That's great. Now under magazine, fix the Backwoodsman 2 magazine to appropriately boost tomahawk damage. Mirrorlux eggs, harvesting Mirrorlux egg will now result in 2 separate eggs. Under weapons, fix the issue where several combat rifle automatic receiver mods were preventing players from receiving automatic rifle perk bonuses. Also under weapons, fix the issue where multiple weapons were being able to be equipped at the same time. I did not know that. That's new to me. Okay. And also under weapons, the vampire weapon mod effects now works only when hitting living targeted as intended. Something that I always loved about that vampire mod. Hope it stayed broken, but that is now will be fixed as well. Also under armor, fix the issue where power armor parts would display on top of previously equipped parts. And also under weapons, fix the issue where bashing an enemy with certain weapons would add the projectile to the enemy's inventory. And then last but not least, under armor, fusion cores will now no longer replenish the full charge upon joining another world, which was always a bonus, for a lot of players out there saving those cores. Now for quests and events. Get the supply drop. Get the supply drop event will now be remove holotape once used with supply crates belonging to the player that requested the supply drop. Under quest, the daily missile silo quest rewards are now correctly obtainable only once per day. Line in the sand quest. Fix the issue with that quest. Line in the sand where the sonic generator already being repaired prevented the player from completing the quest. That event will now progress to the next stage if the sonic generator is already repaired when the event begins. Now for recruitment blues. Fix the issue with the objective find junk mail that prevented players who switch worlds from completing the quest. And last but not least, second helpings quest. The following location map markers are now available after finishing second helping: Solcombe Joe, Gully Mine, Morgantown Train Yard, and Morgantown Airport. Now we are almost finished. There's only a couple more to go. So those of you still here with the video, you are definitely a trooper. But as always, I will be leaving a link down below. So if you're here and you don't want to check that out, go right ahead. Now for perks. Under perks, we have All Night Long. All Night Long now decreases hunger and thirst growth at night. Overdrive perk. Fix the issue where overdrive was not increasing critical chance properly. Quack Surgeon no longer allows for reviving hostile players. Strange in Numbers. Strange in Number effects now scale properly with multiple teammates with and without mutations. Refractor. Fix the error where each rank of Refractor is doubling energy resistance instead of adding plus 20 as indicated on the perk card description. Fireproof. Fireproof now reduces explosion and flame attack by 15% per rank. Happy Camper. Happy Camper now functions correctly with whether the player is inside or outside of their camp when the perk conditions are refreshed. Butcher's Bounty. Fix the issue that allowed for Butcher's Bounty perk to trigger again on an already searched creature. And Homebody. Homebody perk now works as intended when you're at the claimed public workshop. And last but not least, the party boy / girl effect now will affect active alcohol effects on the player. Now for PvP. Under teams, team players can no longer unfairly block an attacking player when that player attempts to overtake a workshop. Your teammate will now enter PvP with the attacking player. Now for turrets. Turrets at the workshop will now attack players the workshop owner is engaged in PvP with. Now under social systems, blocking a player will also mute their proximity check. Under trades, fix the issue where players can view another player's inventory before they can respond to a trade invite. Also under trade, we no longer let trades occur before the requested player has contested a trade. Also under trade, fix the issue where the stash transfer menu would appear empty after previously trading with another player. And under trade, syntax with the price value set to 0 will no longer prompt use in the trade menu instead of accept. And last but not least, changing cap limits for player-to-player trades from 5,000 to 25,000. Now under sound. For chat, fix the issue where voice chat would not always function properly upon exiting the Atomic Shop. Now under Atomic Shop, fix the issue where some Atomic Shop content was missing sound effects. And also under Atomic Shop, waving Santa sound effects will now only play when in an on state. And last but not least, the user interface. In general, players no longer will receive a pop-up for the Atomic Shop when responding for the first time. Under PC resolution, perk pack opening screen now extends to the edge of the 21.9 monitors and Atomic Shop. Players in the Atomic Shop, when the Atomic Shop is taken offline, will now be notified and taken back to the main menu. Under PC Fold, fix the issue where scope weapon zooming incorrectly when the default field of view settings has been changed. And last but not least, PvP under user interface. Fix the issue where the PvP prompt would appear repeatedly while the same player engaged in combat with each other. Now that is all of the patch notes. Normally I do a short little review. This one I decided to go ahead and read it all to you straight from the Bethesda.net website. Now, as always, like I said, the link will be down below. And for all of y'all that stuck around this long video, I normally don't make long videos like this, but since this is such a huge patch, I wanted to go ahead and just read it to you and get some little gameplay in the background as well. Why not? Why not? For those of you that are still enjoying Fallout 76, enjoy. This is a big patch note. It does address a lot of issues, and hopefully we will be getting some more DLC in the very near future. And that's pretty much going to end it for this video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And for all of you that leave comments down below and smashing that thumbs up button, look, it definitely helps out the channel, help get the news out there, and definitely always stay up to date for more Fallout 76 video right here, and as well as a whole other bunch of other YouTube channels as well. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for everybody, and I will see y'all in the next video. Later. PlayStation